Hello friends, good evening. Once again, I am in front of you. As per the schedule, today is Saturday and I am supposed to take the vocab class over here. So, how all are you enjoying the classes? I hope you are definitely enjoying. Look, CLAT Ke Funde has been the initiative taken by CLAT Gurukul, and our main purpose is that we will be fulfilling the needs of yours. And in this particular time, when everyone is sticking to their houses, they definitely need something good to be practiced. So for that particular purpose, we are here to give you lots of materials, and we will be giving you lots of practice sheets, worksheets. We will be discussing on different kind of topics, of different kind of views I'm having over there. Fine. Hello everyone. It's a really pleasant experience to interact with you guys. Hertz Raj, Arthur Mishra, good evening everyone. Hertz Raj, hello, good evening. Ravneesh Kashyap, hello, good evening. A few names are known to me, a few names are unknown, so hardly it matters. I hope that definitely you should be practicing a lot. And CLAT Ke Funde, the basic thing is just like that, with the purpose, with the objective that we should be definitely fulfilling all the needs you people have. And today's session is going to be really important for you because vocab section that plays an important role or integral part from the perspective of competitive examination, right? Good evening, Nandini Pandey. Good evening, Adarsh. Tanvi Singh. Good evening. Sujit. Good evening. Very helpful for us. Yes. Somebody is saying that it is very helpful for us. Definitely, for that particular purpose, we are here, and each and every day we are taking the classes over there with certain objective that you people will be doing well, your preparation will be well, you will get sufficient number of practice sheet over there. Now let me talk about vocab. Look, many people are scared about vocabulary. Vocabulary is not a one-day game. It requires lots of practice, right from the beginning. You need to have a good practice over there so that you can have a good command over the words. Okay, now the thing is that whenever we will be talking about vocabulary, you have to come to know that what is the actual meaning of the words that are given in the passage. I have already discussed in my earlier class that in the reading comprehension section, there are different kind of words, which words may be unknown to you, and that's why it gives you lots of trouble to proceed, right? To proceed through the passage. Many people complain, many students in fact complain that, sir, I don't understand what is the meaning of the word. But the thing is that whenever we will be proceeding line by line in that particular reading comprehension passage, definitely you will find some supporting words over there which will help you to be near to that meaning of that word which you were searching for. So today what I am planning to do, that I'll be discussing a few words, which words have been taken from the newspaper like the Hindu. I have already told you that you should go through the newspaper like the Hindu because it has good quality of words. You should know all the words. Fine. Ravneesh Kashyap, 6 p.m. Actually, math class will be there, and definitely it should be conducted by Sudhir sir from 6 p.m. onwards. The initial class is about vocab, which I am taking right now. And as soon as I complete the session, and after that, your QT classes will be conducted. Fine. So as I was saying about the importance of vocab, from the examination perspective only, you should not focus on vocab. Okay, you people are the CLAT aspirants. You people are preparing for the competitive examinations, different kind of competitive examinations. So definitely you should focus on vocab. Vocab is also important in terms of speaking, in terms of writing, while you are interacting with the other people. So many words are there in this world, but exactly what you were supposed to do, you have to extract the good words from the Hindu, and you will be well conversant about the usage of the words, what to use, what is the meaning of that particular word, what are the synonyms and antonyms, and all these things, right? Pramanshu Singh, sir, समय नहीं मिल रहा है, the Hindu. That is a problem for you, but you should read another newspaper over there, Primangshu. It's not a hard and fast rule. I have never told you that you should be sticking to the Hindu only. Different kind of newspapers are there. Fine. So you should go through any of the newspaper. Why should I talk about the newspaper? There are so many ample scope you have through different kind of books. You may have faced different kind of words. So all the words should be, definitely you should practice and you should get to know what are the meaning of the words. That's why. Fine. Okay. So let me start with today's session. And one thing I must say that, and since 25th of July, since the inception of this particular thing, the initiative about CLAT Ke Funde, we have been conducting the classes. Avinav sir is taking classes as the rest of the faculties, like Anurag sir is also taking the classes. So this sir is also taking the classes, me too. So in this particular case, if you like the classes, definitely you should share it as much as possible. So you should spread the words among your friends that yes, CLAT Ke Funde has been taking a good initiative over there. We need your support. We appreciate your efforts. We appreciate your feedback. Definitely, whatever you are giving in the feedback, as a feedback, we should appreciate that and we should be working accordingly. So without wasting time, let us talk about the words today. And all the words have been taken from the Hindu only. Fine. Look, I have collected a few words, and most of the words I'm quite sure that are unknown to you. Okay, let us start with the first word. What is it written? Go through the sentences, because from the sentence, the meaning of that particular word may vary. For example, a word, you know the meaning of a particular word, but when that particular word is used in a particular sentence, it means a different. Fine. So when it means a different or its meaning is different, you should have a good, unless and otherwise, you should have a good command over that particular word. You cannot know, you don't know, you cannot proceed in the reading comprehension passages, and definitely you should be facing a lot of problem over there. Here is a sentence for you which is written as, it is disappointing that instead of taking up matters of absolute urgency in these peculiar times, the Supreme Court chose to take umbrage at 2 tweets. Fine. How many of you know the meaning of the word like umbrage? Many of you are hearing the word for the first time. Maybe this word is known to many of you also. It may also happen. I cannot say that, but still, I'm waiting for your answer that what is the meaning of umbrage? Have you ever heard the word? Or this is the first time you are hearing the word? What is the meaning of umbrage? Okay. From the sentence, what we are supposed to do, we have to guess it out. What is the meaning of the word? It is disappointing. Disappointing, you know that. It's quite known word to you. That instead of taking up matters of absolute urgency in these peculiar times, the Supreme Court chose to take umbrage at 2 tweets. I have framed in 3 different columns over here. First one indicates the meaning. Second one, it's synonym. And third one, antonym. I have already told in my earlier classes that in the examination, from the examination perspective, from the examination point of view, maybe meaning will be asked, or maybe synonyms or antonyms will be asked. Fine, be sure about it. So you should know what is the actual meaning. Along with, you should be ready for the synonym as well as antonym. So here umbrage means personal displeasure or annoyance. What do you mean by annoyance? Or personal displeasure means what? What do you mean by personal displeasure? Suppose that from any point of view, you are not satisfied with somebody's statement. So you should express your grudge over there. You are quite unpleasant. You are not feeling pleasant over there. You are expressing your displeasure. So that is the meaning of umbrage. That's why I have written personal displeasure or annoyance. Okay. Now moving to the synonym. What is the synonym of umbrage? If you go to the synonymous part, you will find the word like indignation. It can be grudge. 2 new words may be new to you. All the time I should be using the word maybe. Why is it so? Because few of you may be are well conversant with the meaning of the words, and to a few number of people, maybe this word is unknown. And for those people, here in the synonymous form, two new words are there. First one is chagrin and second one is miff, M-I-F-F. You should note it down, all the words, because for one word, you should have a stock of at least 10 words, 8 to 10 words. While I am conducting the classes from the CLAT Gurukul, the conventional classes, at that time I used to give the students 40 to 50 words per day. I used to make them practice. Right now, I'll be practicing you. I'll be giving lots of words to be practiced by you. So please, through the sentence, you try to understand what is the actual meaning. Going through the antonym section, if you have come to know that what is the meaning of the word umbrage, it means personal displeasure. So definitely its antonym will be something positive. Here it is written calmness, comfort. It can be glee, it can be pleasure. Why should we call pleasure? Because according to the sentence, the Supreme Court, this part, the Supreme Court chose to take umbrage at two tweets were there, and Supreme Court chose to show its displeasure, utter displeasure. So when umbrage means displeasure, its opposite will be some comfort or calmness or pleasure. It's quite easy. The thing is that when we are trying to get to what is the actual meaning of the word, you need to focus through that particular sentence, and you have to read out the entire sentence carefully so that you can extract the actual meaning of that particular word. And for this, you require lots of practice. So first word, now onwards, from today, if somebody is going to ask, so what is the meaning of umbrage, at that particular point of time, you should be feeling confident that yes, from now onwards, the word umbrage means personal displeasure. And what is the opposite of that? Pleasure. Fine. And another word which can replace as the synonymous word of umbrage, that is chagrin, and it can be miff, M-I-F-F. So look, the thing is that it's a trick. For one word, umbrage, now you have got how many words? First 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words are there, including umbrage, 6 words. Shaurya Singh, good evening. Rifat Hayat, good evening. Nikhil Mishra, good evening. Everyone is good evening. Fine, you are late to join. Please try to join the classes on the right time, because otherwise I will go ahead, I will move forward and you will miss out everything. Fine. So first word, umbrage. Moving to the next word. Look, what is it written? It may not be, first sentence I am going to read it out. It may not be reasonable to expect that the courts should ignore every allegation or innuendo. Once again, I am going to repeat that. It may not be reasonable to expect that the court should ignore every allegation or innuendo. The word is innuendo, I-N-N-U-E-N-D-O. That is written over here. Fine. So what does it mean? It means insinuation or undertone. If you haven't understood, you just know what is the meaning of allusion. There are two different words. First one is illusion and second one is allusion. Fine. I am talking about allusion. So allusion or imputation, that is the synonymous word of innuendo. Now going through the sentence, how would you pick up? It may not be reasonable to expect that the court should ignore every allegations or innuendo. It means that it is not a logical approach or reasonable one to expect that the court should ignore. It is not the responsibility of the court to ignore all the allegations, whatever it has got, allegations or allusions or imputations. Fine. So its antonym will be evidence or proof. Its antonym will be evidence or proof. Indirect means allusion. Premanshu Singh, well done, very good. Right from the beginning, you have been very good in vocab section. So fine, good answer. Next one. So, second word, innuendo, synonym, insinuation or undertone, and synonym, it's allusion or imputation. And if you talk about antonym, it is evidence or proof. So, first word, what we have learned today, umbrage, and second one, it is innuendo. Fine. Moving to the third one. Various initiatives that seek to engage with readers will reinvigorate the paper's relationship with them as partners. Right now, I am talking about the word that is reinvigorate. Now split the words, re plus invigorate. Fine, you are getting two things. First one is re and second one is invigorate. When we club together both the words, the word becomes reinvigorate. What is the meaning of the word reinvigorate? Look, the thing is that when somebody is exhausted, when somebody gets tired, when somebody feels fatigued, at that time he needs to be refreshed or enlivened. Something needs to happen. Something needs to happen to raise him. Something needs to happen to enliven him. So in that particular case, reinvigorate means to enliven or to refresh. Okay, so reinvigorate means revitalize or refresh. Now if you talk about the synonymous word, other words, what can replace reinvigorate? The first one is enliven and second one is rejuvenate. Rejuvenate is a very common word. I must say that whenever you are going through newspaper, any newspaper I am talking about, I am not sticking to only the Hindu. You can also read out the Indian Express. You can also read out the Telegraph, Times of India. All the newspapers can be taken into consideration. But wherever you are getting some new words, you should note it down. You should practice what is the actual meaning of the word, and you should have a stock of synonyms and antonyms of that particular word. Look, this class is all about Vocab Enhancer. So whatever I am going to interact with you, whatever I am going to share with you, that should be only regarding to Vocab enhancing part, how you will enhance your vocab. Fine. So third word, what we have learned today, that is reinvigorate, and it means revitalize or refresh. And after that, the synonymous word will be enliven or rejuvenate. So one word, reinvigorate, then you have got revitalize, third one is refresh, fourth one is enliven, fifth one is rejuvenate. Already you have come to know 6 words which are in the same category and which mean the same. So you have a stock of 6 words. This is the way how you will enhance your vocab. You should not be sticking to only one word for a particular word. Rather, you should have a stock of 5 to 8 words, maybe 8 to 10 words under your custody, because you are never sure about whenever which word is going to be used. Okay, am I clear to you? Fine. Moving to next word. It is written as backlash. I am going through the sentence. For instance, social media companies are facing a backlash after years of ignoring abuse on their platforms that stokes of social and ethnic tensions. So my dear student, the word backlash, I'm just giving you a hint. Whenever you are uttering the word like backlash, back has been placed initially. Fine. Here it is written as, I'm underlining it, that is back. Backlash always has the tendency to getting back something. Fine. So in this particular sentence, what is the meaning of that? Backlash means getting back or getting something back. So definitely it is indicating or hinting out to getting back something related like word. So here the meaning is repercussion, and synonymous word is retaliation. It can be called as a backfire. You have done certain action and after a certain time you are feeling that it has been a backfire to you. Whatever you have done, it is getting back. So backlash, if you do not know, At the worst case, I am thinking that, okay, fine, you don't know what is the actual meaning of the word backlash. But through the sentence, through the word, you can guess. Students, all the time, you cannot expect that all the words to be known to you. Depending on that particular situation, after reading out the entire sentences, after going through, depending on your comprehending ability, you have to guess that what is the meaning of that particular word. And for one word, I am always saying you that you have supportive words which will help you to get to near that particular word whose meaning is unknown to you. So you may get a help from the rest of the words that what is the actual meaning of that word. If in a sentence, if a sentence is given, from that particular sentence, you can easily get to know that what is the actual meaning of the word. So it's all about practice. And students, CLAT के फंडे एक ऐसा fundamental things के ऊपर हम लोग focus कर रहे हैं. Basically, we are trying to focus on certain fundamental things. I will show you the path how to enhance your vocab. Why should I talk about myself? All the faculties of CLAT Ke Funde, they're dedicated and they are trying their heart and soul to satisfy your needs, and we will be definitely in touch with all these things and we'll be definitely teaching you whatever you need. Fine. So concentration is the utmost thing which is required over here, and we will definitely appreciate your point of view. We will definitely appreciate your suggestions. Whatever you want to say, we will be acting accordingly, because our main motto is to satisfy your needs. Fine. So next word, backlash. So once again, summing up the word backlash. Backlash means repercussion. It can be called as retaliation. It can be called as backfire. Now, what about antonym? What is the antonym of backlash? Fine. First one is cause, or it can be a question. Repercussion is only possible when something happens. Okay, so whenever something happens, on that particular basis, on that particular incident, the repercussion comes. So word is backlash. So today you have learned number of words that which may be unknown to you right now, and now onwards you are going to know that what are the meaning or actual meaning of the words. Today onwards, if somebody is asking, or in any examination, these words are given, you should not be facing any kind of difficulty for sure. Moving to next word. Meanwhile, extraditing Mr. Bashir, now imprisoned in Khartoum, could serve as a useful trade-off for the government to restore ties with the West, have sanctions removed, and attract investment. Now, if you are a good reader, why should I talk about the good reader? I'm just going to share a thing from my side, that yesterday, the last day when Avinav sir was taking the classes, I was listening carefully, and I was having lots of comment over there in the interactive part while Avinav sir was taking the classes. A few students were asking that, sir, if somebody's English is not good, is it possible for him or her that he or she may crack CLAT? My dear friend, I must say that what requires is your passion, what requires is your interest. That's all about everything. If you are passionate, if you have interest to learn the words, definitely you can crack CLAT. CLAT examination is not so difficult which you think. And English, of course, English is the ultimate thing. English is really important. But it's not like that somebody's English is weak, still he cannot crack CLAT. It's all about rigorous practice can make you perfect. It is not written anywhere that if your English is bad, if you're weak in English, you cannot crack CLAT. No, not like that. Don't have such kind of conception in your mind. Only thing is required, that is practice, practice, and practice. After practicing, you should be feeling confident and you should crack the examination like CLAT. I have come across a number of students. All the students, whoever has cracked the examination like CLAT, they didn't have good English. You cannot say like that. They have practiced a lot. Even the students who are coming from the Bihar board background, they're also practicing. They are also cracking the examination like CLAT. So it's not a matter. It's not all about English. Yeah, English is important, but practice is the key factor for getting success. Fine. So here the word comes, that is extradite, meaning hand over a criminal. Extradite means handing over a criminal to a state or nation at its request. Okay, so its synonymous word is deport. Its synonymous word is deport, D-E-P-O-R-T. That is written over here. And if you talk about antonym, that particular criminal is not getting deported, so he is in hold, or somebody has kept him under his custody. He is not being deported to another state or nation at his request. So whenever we are talking about the word extradite, it means hand over a criminal to a state or nation at its request. And if synonymous word, it is deport. And if we are talking about antonym, it is hold or keep. Okay, I am getting a few comments over here. Sir, can't you use mnemonic technique to make us learn these words? Sir, can't you use mnemonic techniques to make us learn these words? Yeah. Now, moving to the next word, that is episodic. Episodic means it's a very common word. Maybe this word is also unknown to you, and maybe to a few students, this word is known. Okay, so let me first read out the sentence in which the word episodic has been used. Episodic instances of communal hostility are referenced often to suit tactical political gain. Now, what do you mean by episodic? Something disconnected, something which is not related, something which has been disconnected, something which is discursive by nature. Right. So whenever we are using the word like episodic, that particular word invariably gives the meaning disconnected or discursive. Here, episodic instances, so many instances are there, and some instances are not connected at all. So those instances can be considered as episodic instances. Here in the sentence also you can see that episodic instances of communal hostility are referenced often to suit tactical political gain. It means that those incidents which are disconnected, those incidents of communal hostility are referenced often to suit tactical. It invariably gives a political gain. So synonymous word, if we are talking about, here we come to know that episodic synonym is anecdotal, and second one is digressive. Anecdotes means a collection of short stories. Here anecdotal means connected. It's the connected one. So episodic synonymous word is anecdoted. Fine. Next one is antonym. If we are talking about disconnected, invariably it comes to your mind, it hits your mind that opposite of disconnected is connected. Okay. Next word. So see, this is the word. I am quite sure that this word, meaning of this particular word is clear to you. So episodic means disconnected. Its opposite is connected. Fine. Moving to the next word. Look at the word. First, let me read out the sentence so that you can get to know what is the meaning of that particular word. Sentence says that on May 28, the Jammu and Kashmir High Court rejected his habeas corpus petition to quash his illegal and prolonged detention. Now, from the particular sentence, what have you understood? On May 20th, the date has been fixed. The Jammu and Kashmir High Court rejected his habeas corpus. What do you mean by that? Writ petition to put forward a particular person in front of a court or a judge. Right. So petition to quash his illegal and prolonged detention. Now quash means cancel. Quash means nullify, to negate something. Fine. So if we talk about the word quash, it means quell or annul. It means cancel. It means nullify. It means not to take into consideration. Fine. So its synonymous word can be nullify. Its synonymous word can be cancel. So when we have the word like quash, Quash, you have 4 words right now. First one is quell, Quell. Second word is annul, Annul. Third one is nullify, Nullify. And next one is cancel. So all these words are related to quash. So right now you have 4 words. It has 4 words under your custody. You have 4 words for one word. First word is quash and rest of the words. Habeas corpus means the writ petition to put forward a particular person in front of a court or a judge. Right. So the word was quash. Next word, that is mystic. Let me read out the sentence first, then only I am going to explain. Back then, there was bone-crushing rush. Fans stretched their vocal cords. Fine. Former players lent mystic, and scribes did not crane their necks to find color and atmosphere. Maybe it's a great challenge for you guys that whenever you are reading out a particular sentence, in that case, you may be confused that what is the actual meaning of that particular word. Now, if you read the lines, you can easily guess it out what is the actual meaning of the word. Back then, it is talking about the past. At the past time, there was bone-crushing rush. At that time, there used to be bone-crushing rush. Every people were running here and there. Fans stretched their vocal cords. Fans were shouting. Fans were shouting for their team, right? If they support their team, definitely they're in a mood to shout for them. That's why it is written here, fans stretched out their vocal cords. Former players lent mystic. Former players, they used to present the magical appearance over there. They used to create splendor, mesmerize the people. So all these things are related to mystic. And after that, if we are going to continue, and scribes did not crane their necks to find color and atmosphere. Scribes, the writers, in fact, they are unable to crane their necks, to pull out their necks to find color and atmosphere. So there used to be time when the former players used to create something mesmerized thing, right? But this is the time when even the scribes did not crane their necks to find the colors and atmosphere. So mystic means the magical appearance, the magical thing, mesmerizing thing. That's why its meaning has been written as magic. And after that, synonymous word, that is charisma and glamour. If you are talking about charisma and glamour, all these words are related to mystic. It means mesmerizing appearance. Yes, something like that. Aditya Tiwari, your comment is that, sir, I am not getting the words, but how to practice them to remember? Look, my ultimate suggestion will be that whenever you are going through any newspaper, whatever it may be, irrespective of the Hindu, the Indian Express, the Telegraph, Times of India, whatever it may be, you should note the important words, which words you think that those words are unknown to you. Fine. Now, from the editorial section, you may have 40 to 50 words. Somebody is saying that, I can't understand, sir. What can I do? What you are supposed to do, you should note down the words in a particular copy or notebook, and after that, you should get to know what are the actual meaning of the words. You write the synonymous word, you go through the dictionary.com, you will find lots of meaning over there, and according to the sentence, you have to find out the contextual meaning. Don't be confused about all the meanings, because from the contextual meaning sometimes gets different from the literal meaning over there. Correct? So mystic, synonymous word is charisma, a glamour, and if you are talking about the antonym of the word mystic, it is simplicity or plainness. Look, in your life, you have met a different kind of person. Maybe you have met lots of people, out of which a few people have some magical impact on your life. And definitely you have faced certain people who don't have any magical impact on you. So if we are talking about simplicity, if we are talking about plainness, if we are not talking about any mesmerizing thing, then that will be the antonym of the word like mistake. So mistake is another word which now onwards you are quite sure that you know what is the meaning of that particular word. Let me proceed to the next word. Imbroglio. Imbroglio is a very common word. It means a complicated situation or a difficult situation. Fine. Sir, can we connect the word? Premanshu saying you have a comment over there. Sir, can we connect word mistake with clamor? No, clamor means something noisy incident. Some noise is related to clamor. It doesn't have any connection with glamour. I am talking about glamour and you are talking about clamor. So how can we be connected, Premanshu? Fine. Now, imbroglio means let me read out the sentence first and after that I am going to explain it. The sentence says that the imbroglio over adjusted gross revenues has shaken the once booming sector's foundations. Fine. There used to be a situation where everything was booming. And right now the situation is exactly reverse. It's now very much complicated. It's now really difficult kind of situation. And so this situation has been considered as imbroglio. So imbroglio basically means a difficult situation or a complicated situation, right? That's why I have written the meaning over there, quandary. So for the word imbroglio, the meaning is quandary. And if you are finding, if you want to get a few words as a synonymous word for the word like imbroglio, these words are there. First one is squabble and second one is brouhaha. This is a very new word for you, I suppose. So you should note all the words. And in the next vocab enhancer, whenever I am going to take the next class, that is vocab enhancer in the coming week. So definitely I'll be asking all the words. We do have a revision session. Look, my dear students, we are not here to pass our time only. We are giving the lecture, but actually we want the outcome. So whenever we will start the next class, definitely we should have some revision work as well. Okay. So imbroglio, once again, imbroglio means quandary, and after that its synonym squabble or brouhaha. And if you are talking about antonym, it should be ease. Ease word, ease out pressure, right? Ease comes from easy, and imbroglio, complicated situation or difficult situation. But if you are talking about the antonym of the word like imbroglio, it will be eased out. Something comfort zone has been created over there. Now you are getting out of your difficult situation or complicated situation. That's why its antonym is ease. Fine. Next word. Let me read out the sentence first, and after that I will explain the synonyms as well as antonyms of that particular word. The word is ineptitude. Sentence is, peaceful walkers were turned into agitated crowds by the stunning ineptitude, malcoordination, and opacity of police. Now, ineptitude means inability. If somebody is unable, if somebody has inability to do something, we say that it is his ineptitude. Fine. So synonymous word will be awkwardness or incompetence or ineptness. So you have 3 different words, in fact 4 different words for ineptitude. So you have a stock of 4 words as a synonymous word for the word ineptitude. And these words are inability, awkwardness, incompetence, ineptness. Now, if you are talking about inability, then definitely its antonym will be ability. Somebody who has some ability, somebody who is skilled, somebody who has expertise in that particular field. So the antonym of the word ineptitude will be skill, or rather you can say ability. My dear student, I have given you 10 different words. All the words have been taken from the Hindu only. If you read out the newspaper The Hindu on a regular basis, maybe you will be finding out lots of words which are unknown to you. It's my suggestion that don't be scared about all these words. If you start feeling that, I don't know what is the actual meaning of the words, and you were running away from the examination, competitive examination, my dear students, you will be running the lifelong. So what I would like to suggest to all you guys, that you should take it as a challenge. Look, practice makes a man perfect. Undoubtedly, it is true. So what you people require, that is all about practice. Don't say that my English is weak, so am I be able to clear CLAT examination? It's not a question to be asked. Have some confidence in yourself. You need to have self-confidence. If you practice as much as possible, if you have passion, if you are interested to learn the meaning of the words, if you want to crack the examination, if you are ready for competitive examination, so definitely one mantra is there, and that is practice, practice, and practice. No other alternative is there. So from my side, I'd like to request each and every viewers, whoever is viewing, that you should practice as much as possible wherever is the source you are getting the words from a particular source. May it be the Hindu, may it be Indian Express, may it be the Telegraph, whatever it may be. May it be a textbook also. You can find a lot of unknown words. So all the words you should learn, and have some habit, have your habit that just note down the words, and just after noting it down, you find what is the actual meaning of the words, and you should have a stock of 8 to 10 words for one word. If we are talking about Vocab Enhancer, so how do you enhance? You have to increase the number of words that should be under your custody, because all the time you cannot expect one word to be repeated all the time. For example, let us take an example of today's word, that is ineptitude. Now you have come to know what is the meaning of ineptitude. And suppose that in one day you have found a word like ineptness. If you do not remember that ineptitude also means ineptness, at that time you'll be searching for it, you'll be utterly confused that what is the meaning of the word like ineptness. So that's why I am saying, it's my earnest request to each and everyone that you should have 8 to 10 words under your custody all the time. Get ready for that. And try to use all the words in your daily life as well. If you are interacting with somebody else, try to interact in English. The fear of English will be away from you. Every day you are having this kind of comment that, sir, my English is weak, so is it possible to crack CLAT? I have one answer for that, that yes, each and every viewer, each and every member, he or she has the ability to crack the exam like CLAT. Only you require, that is confidence, self-belief, and do a lot of practice. That's all from my side today. I'll be trying my level best to fulfill the need of yours. For vocab section, definitely we will be dealing with that particular section with lots of practice. Me as well as Anurag sir, both will be dealing that particular session. He will be teaching the legal words, and I'll be teaching you the common words. You should note down all the words in your copy, and whenever we will be conducting our next session on Vocab Enhancer, definitely we will start with the revision session also, because we do believe in result or outcome. We are not here to pass time all the time, right? So ultimate goal is that we want to have good result from yours, and you people are quite capable of doing that, what we believe, and that's why we have taken the initiative like CLAT Ke Funde. It's not all about giving lectures and passing time. It's all about getting result, and we believe in you guys, and you will be surely going to crack the examination like CLAT. That's all from my side today. The next, if you have any doubt, you should put it up, put forward. We will be dealing with that. All the best for the next class. Next class is going to be taken by Sudhir sir. Already you are well acquainted with him. He has some, today's word, let me use that, mystic appearance, magical impact. So definitely you should get to know, you should ask different kind of question. He has the capability. And once again, ineptitude, it is all about skill. It is all about, look, all the words, whatever we have discussed today, we can correlate. So what I'm trying to say, that all the time, if you want, you can practice all these words. If you don't want, all the time your answer will be, my English is weak, so will I be able to crack the examination like CLAT? So my dear students, be careful, be passionate, have lots of interest to learn, and you will surely crack the examination like CLAT. All the best. Thanks to all.